Welcome everybody, Matt Steinman here, digital lifestyle entrepreneur with Armor Marketing. Congratulations on making it to day number 7. Today we're going to launch your blog and we're going to start writing. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen here once again. As you can see here, once again, on the right-hand side, we have the document. On the left-hand side is WordPress. So let's get ready to launch, guys. There's a couple final tweaks that we need to make. So as you can see here in this document, we're ready to launch, ready to go. Let's get this out into the world. Let's start sharing across social media, get your voice out there, and let's start making some money, right? That's what we're here to do. Okay, so the first thing here is to, whenever you're writing a blog post, we're going to be optimizing your SEO with the Yoast SEO plugin on each post that you're writing, each post and each page. So there's a quick guide here down below. I'm going to jump into WordPress over here really quick just to give you a sneak peek. So we're going to edit one of our posts, or if you're writing a post, you're already in your post, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so once this loads here, we're going to scroll down to the... Actually, there's 2 ways to do this, depending on, which... actually, it shouldn't matter. So let's click up here on this top right where it says Yoast SEO Premium. So this is one way to do it. But I typically go down to the bottom when I'm filling out some of the information. So down here below, you'll see this Yoast SEO Premium. Assuming that you bought Yoast SEO, which I hope you did. It's worth it. So there's a couple things that you need to fill out. So the focus key phrase, this is as described in this document that I put over here, it is the main keyword that your blog post is about. So this is what search engines pick up. And then also we're going to fill out the SEO title, the slug, and the meta description. So in order to do that, you're going to click on this edit snippet here. And you're going to see sometimes there's variables in here that it puts in automatically. You can change this inside the Yoast SEO settings, but I typically just delete this unless I want to use the title that I put in with my blog post. Then I just leave it. Sometimes I just delete this and write my own. The slug is the URL that is going to show up in the address bar. So I put an example over here in the document. So it's basically the text that shows up after the .com/. So again, we want to use our key phrase in the slug. We want to try and keep it short. We don't want it too long. So that's the slug, and then the meta description. Again, it's I believe the max is 160 characters, and then after that it gets truncated. It's not going to show. People searching on Google, it's not going to show up those characters after 160, so you want to make sure it's between 50 and 160. I usually shoot for right around 155 to 160 because you want to obviously give the most descriptive description that you can, and then also you want to include your key phrase in there. So as you can see here, I put a couple tips here. So your SEO title, your slug, and your meta description should all include your focus keyword, which I just stated, but I want to put that tip in there just so you guys can remember that and make sure that you put your focus keyword in there. And then the second one is to follow all the Yoast SEO recommendations and fix the issues that you can. So if you scroll down a little bit further, you'll see this SEO analysis. If you click on that, it's going to tell you everything that you're doing wrong and everything that you're doing right. So for example, in this post, you can see all of the good results here. I have 13 good results. So it'll tell you outbound links, internal links, key phrase length, key phrase density. There's all these different things. And the cool thing is you can actually click on each one of these, and it's going to take you to the Yoast page where they have a ton of documentation, a ton of helpful trainings and tutorials that you can kind of leverage to fix your page. And then up here at the top, you can see some of the problems. So key phrase distribution, very uneven. So that just means that I kind of clumped my key phrase into, like the top or the middle or the bottom section, and I didn't evenly distribute it across the article. So that's okay. I mean, I have 13 out of 15 here that are good. So this one is good to me. And then there's also a readability here. Improvements, transition words. Again, I'm not the best writer, so you can see the improvements and then the results similar to the SEO. So you want to make sure you have like 80% of those green. And then there's something else I was going to show you. So you really don't have to worry about any of these other things right now, like cornerstone content, internal linking suggestions. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. So on this readability analysis, if you see this little eyeball right here, so if you highlight this, and if you scroll through the article, it's going to show you where that passive voice is, and you can fix it if you want. Sometimes I just leave it. So if we scroll through here, so there's only one spot where there's passive voice, so that's okay to me. So just some tips here on optimizing your Yoast SEO plugin. So the second piece is setting up your site for speed and performance. So on the internet, you probably know every millisecond counts. So if your page loads really slow, the chances are your visitors are going to bounce right off. So we want to make your site as fast as possible. There's some additional plugins here that you can get. A3 Lazy Load, Short Pixel, and Auto Optimize. Each one of these are very good to load images quicker or load images after your page loads. So people can start reading before images down at the bottom of your post start loading. So very valuable. Every millisecond counts. And if you do want to do a WordPress speed test to see how fast your site is and where you can improve, there's a URL right here. I'm just going to bold that for you. You can just enter your URL and run a speed test, and it'll let you know the performance of your site. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is kind of a wrap up of the launch. And again, this is just the beginning of your journey. There's more advanced WordPress tactics and strategies that you can use, but those you'll learn as you go. Just focus on getting content out as fast as possible and sharing with the world. And also, if you guys do want some more advanced WordPress or organic or paid traffic strategies and tips, I have a Facebook group called Digital Lifestyle Labs. You can feel free to join. It's a private group where I share everything digital marketing. So I'd be happy to have you guys there. And also, if you have any questions, you can reach out via email to me as well at matt@armormarketing.com, and there's a link to my email down below. And finally, guys, I just look forward to your success. I want to make you a success and eventually live that digital lifestyle. So thank you guys for going through this 7-day guide, this challenge, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Congratulations, guys, and good luck.